What's up? It's Monday. With Sherry Red. Time to tune in that tip. What's up, love? Gotta know. See you.
What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It is your girl Cherry Red, your Mike Night Queen on this beautiful Monday night. I'm glad you joined me. Tell somebody to tell somebody that we are on and about to get popping. I'm just trying to get all my social media stuff together because listen, y'all been missing me. Y'all been missing me, and I missed y'all all week. So here I am. Here I am. Let me just get my Instagram together. I'm so glad y'all are here to join me. Yeah, I know y'all like my theme song. I know y'all do. So give me just a minute because we have so much to talk about. So much. So give me 1 second. Oh, I can just spell right. I should have let the music play a little bit more. Let me spin this around. All right, here I go. There I go. There I go. There I go. There I go. I probably can. All right, that's posting over there. Let me get a few moments of my all right, what it do? What it do? Hello, 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 my besties. I have missed y'all. I have missed y'all all week, and I'm sure y'all miss me. And as you can see, I am solo dolo tonight. Solo dolo. But guess what? It's still gonna be entertaining. It's still gonna be the bomb. So tag it, share it, repost it because your girl is on See Unplugged. Again, if you are new to my channel, new to my podcast, new to my talk show, whatever you want to call it, I'm trying not to put myself in a box and call myself a podcast, but it's a full-blown talk show because I'm telling you, I am repping my t-shirt tonight. Tonight I got on a white one if you want it. Yeah, everything's for sale around here. Everything's for sale. So I'm going to run this so y'all can see it. But yeah, listen, welcome to See Unplugged, where the everything is a vibe. Everything is a vibe here. So sit back, relax, as I try to get this last thing going. All right, it's cool. It's on. All right, so like I was saying, welcome to See Unplugged. See Unplugged. See Unplugged. Remember the name, See Unplugged with your girl, Cherry Red. I'm on Instagram right now, live. I'm on Facebook right now, live. So, yeah, tell somebody to click on because I'm on. I move the view over this way so y'all can see me. So listen, See Unplugged, your girl Cherry Red, your Mike Night Queen. I'm on tonight, solo dolo, holding it down for myself. What up, D? Good to see you. yeah, got a lot to talk about tonight, got a lot to cover in this short period of time, but I'm glad y'all joined me so we can get right to it. Because a lot of my people were saying, listen, we can't get you. So come on over to Instagram too. Put it on your TikTok. So listen, I'm here live on my TikTok, live on my Instagram, live on my Facebook. So here I am. So listen, we are closing out the last few days of Women's History Month. And listen, it has been an amazing month. Last week, I shout out my girl, Miss Drummer, and she was my plug of the week. I hope y'all had a chance to roll past the show on Saturday. I had a prior engagement, so I wasn't able to attend, but I'm sure that it was dope. I'm sure because she is amazing. So if you saw the flyer on my page last week, last Monday, yeah, so Miss Drummer was my plug of the week last week. If you want to be a plug of the week, hit me up, my DM. You can text me. I got all my social media running across the bottom of the page. I have some amazing things coming up in April that y'all are going to be so amazed. And then next Monday, I'll be broadcasting from somewhere else because I will be on the move. So make sure you watch next week's show to see where I am and where I'll be broadcasting from. Um, Listen, I know y'all think that, oh, she just posted up, but listen, there are a lot of beautiful things going on in my world these days. So thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all joining me on Instagram. I appreciate y'all joining me on Facebook. And I have uh, a YouTube page as well, and I'll give y'all the YouTube later. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. So, like I said, it is the end of the month. We have one more day tomorrow. Women's History Month has been dope. Um, has been dope, 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 dope. So, like I said, um, if you want to be a co-host or if you want to be, sit with me, like I told y'all before, my Red Platform Live is just that. It is a full creative consulting group that I run myself. I help, as you saw, my co-host the last 2 weeks under creative consulting. Listen, I coach, I help people feel comfortable with this because a lot of people don't like public speaking and a lot of people don't like, talking in front of cameras because listen, once the lights come on, the lights are on and it's time to do the business. But if you want to be successful out here in this here world, you got to practice, 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 practice. So under Red Platform Live, that's what I allow you to do. I allow you to practice, practice, practice. So if you need a moment, if you need some cameras to come sit in front of, if you need a studio to rent, listen, I am your girl. I'm your girl. Yeah, so that's what it is. So anyway, let's just jump on into this. I listen, y'all. I am cute, but this girl had to take a nap today. I had to take a nap because between a full-time job, a full-time student, and a full-time podcaster, OMG, this girl is tired. So I have to tell y'all that also in the works, I will be doing, I can't make my mind up yet. So I'm still in the process of putting it together, but it's either going to be on Wednesdays or Thursdays, maybe even Friday. So I'm choosing the day right now between Wednesday and Friday is going to be music only. So the people that will sit next to me will be artists that are, and then maybe even spoken word too. I'll think about it. Will be artists that are up and coming, that need a platform, that need somebody to hear their music. So it will be a music specifically only that day. So Mondays are my talk days. When y'all tune in on Mondays, we will only talk. And then on either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I'm still making my mind up which day is better for me. Um, but it probably would be one of the 3 days, or whichever day the particular person needs the day between Wednesday and Friday. It's probably going to be my easiest. And Saturday will be like my last resort if I do Saturdays. So if you are an upcoming artist, listen, hit me up. I will gladly play your music. I will gladly feature you to the world, because the views are definitely viewing. The people are definitely watching, even though they don't tag, even though they don't say nothing, even though they just lurking. You better know, even if they watch for 2 seconds, they still tuned in. They still told somebody. They still went back later to view it, because most people, that's lurking, they don't want you to know that they watch it at that moment. So they're gonna lurk you later, which is fine, Listen, all I ask is that you watch. So I mean, is what it is. Um, yeah, so let me give y'all a taste of what I had going on this weekend. And I'm not sure what y'all had going on, but on Sunday, well, let me start by saying I've been taking a severe sabbatical from church. Like, I love the Lord, don't get me wrong, but some of his like I went to this comedy show one time, and the guy said that, like, I bought a shirt that said I love the Lord but I hate God's people, or however that went. Right. And I love the Lord, but his people, y'all got to get it together at these little churches, because people be making a lot of sacrifices to go and come and do this and do that and this and that. And like it just so anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but I have been on a very severe sabbatical from church. And this Sunday I was invited by my cousin, because she's in town, to a christening on Palm Sunday. Now I wanted to go to church for Palm Sunday, and I wanted to go to church for Easter Sunday. So listen, I ended up going to church on Sunday, to Elizabeth Baptist Church. And let me tell y'all, between the choir and the praise team and the bishop, oh, MG. Like, when I tell y'all the spirit was definitely in the house, like I came back feeling amazing. Like, me and the Lord had an encounter. Like, I had to sit down and hold myself, because that guy was singing those medleys. And I mean, he was giving me the business. So I was like, okay, I see you. I see you. So for this point right here in my life, I will be just visiting churches. I don't want to be a part of nothing. Like, everybody says that you should go to church and get on an auxiliary and do God's work and be a servant. And I do agree. I agree. But at this point in my life, I'm going to be a servant outside of church, because church you don't have to just be a servant on the inside of church. You can still be a servant on the outside. You can still do a good deed. You still could pay it forward. You still could pay your tithes. I mean, listen, so don't judge me, but I just feel like the church thing and the church people, like, y'all are way too judgmental. Y'all are way too critical, and y'all are way too messy, for me, and it's something that I'm volunteering to do. So I don't care who share it. Listen, argue with your mammy, because I don't have the time. So that's just my little take on it. Like I said, I love the Lord and the Lord love me, but I'm not gonna play with his children, because I'm severely listen, I'm trying to get to heaven, and heaven is where I'm gonna be, and I ain't gonna let nobody deter me from that. Okay. That was my soapbox moment. So, like I said, church was amazing, between the medleys that the praise team was singing. Listen, when I walked in, they had on full African attire, and it was like, Don, what is you saying? What to? What is it? What you bothering me about? Listen, like I was saying, church is amazing, and I had a good time. And maybe I may roll back up on them people on Sunday. Maybe we will see where I end up on Sunday. But like I said, I ain't committed to nothing. I don't want to be committed to nothing. I just want to roll in, get my worship on, put my little money in the basket, and keep it moving. That's what I want to do. Then that's what I'm doing. So until the Lord Himself says, "Listen, homegirl, it's time for you to do something else," then that's when I'm gonna do something else. But until then, me and Him have an understanding that I'm on a sabbatical, and that's what I'm doing. Point blank and period. Like I said, argue with your man because I don't want to hear it. Okay? Okay. Now, that was my nice girl moment. I'm still a nice girl, but listen, I got feelings too. And whoever don't like it, so sorry for you. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, love? Long time no see. So listen, moving right along. That is absolutely true, right? Relationships is not a religion. Absolutely. So what you do outside of church, listen, church is not the four walls. There's a lot of things that can happen outside of those four walls that, yeah, that, mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm moving along, moving along. So, like I was saying, this is the last couple of days, today and tomorrow, the last couple of days of Women's History Month. And man, I got something else to tell y'all. But oh, and my plug of the week last week was Miss Drummer, and I was telling y'all that she had a dope show on Saturday. If you just tuned in, and I wasn't able to go because I had a previous engagement, but he heard that it was dope. I saw the footage. She posted some good stuff. So yeah, if you don't follow her, she's an amazing musician. She does tours all over the place, all out of the country. Uh, just amazing, just real humble girl. Just a even though she has so much fame, she's a very humble girl. Even when I moved into this office, it was so funny because I was headed up one day and I needed to hang some stuff up, and I reached out to her to see if she was available. Which we usually hang out from here and there and time to time, but I never really asked her to help me with a thing like that. So when I called her, I was like, "Yo, I just need to put some stuff up and wonder if you was available to help me do it." Because my regular people wasn't available, and she was like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Oh, and by the way, do you mind praying when we get there?" And she was like, "Girl, yeah," like, but it was so funny, like, because we had never, we don't really like, we met at church, but we don't really have that churchy kind of relationship. So I was like taken back and very humbled by she wanted to pray. So it was a great thing. It was a great thing. So anyway, let me move on. Like I said, we are at the last couple of days of Women's History Month, and um, it has been an amazing month. So I have to ask y'all, who or whom is the woman in your life that inspires you and why? And they don't have to be living, they don't, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. So I would say for me, it's not just one woman, right? It's not just one woman. The other day I celebrated, actually yesterday, wow, yesterday. So yesterday I celebrated 13 years of my mom's transition to glory. And that's probably was another reason why I was emotional yesterday, but probably because I was a little emotional. But it's been 13 years. So I can't narrow it down to just one woman because I know so many powerful women in my life right now. And I'm not going to be selfish and say that I'm the woman that inspires me because I'm not going to act like that. But listen, there are so many women, but I will have to start by saying my mom she was very inspiring. To raise three girls by herself, you know, she never, I never seen her sweat. Like she was always um like ready for anything, to take on anything. Like we never really wanted for anything. And like I feel like my mom would be the person that inspired me the most. But if I had to choose a person that was living, it wouldn't be somebody that's um I'll have to think about it some more, but it wouldn't be somebody that's like a Michelle Obama. Or now she does inspire me now. Oh, but I can say that when I first moved to Georgia, because I'm not from here, but when I first moved to Georgia, Monica Kaufman definitely inspired me. Like being from a small town in Indiana and living in a small town in Michigan before I moved to Georgia, really to come to Georgia with, listen, y'all gotta know that where I lived before I got here, there wasn't a lot of black people, right? So to get to Atlanta and there's a black lady on the news was like, what? On the like every day on TV, she was on TV every day. And where I was living prior to, it wasn't a thing. So I can definitely say, and I'm still trying to meet her to this day. I'm still like I had the opportunity at one point to attend a luncheon, like it was like a dinner, like gala type of thing, but it was sprung on me like last minute. So, and back then my kids are smaller, so I really couldn't like drop everything that I was doing to come in and go to that. So I missed the opportunity to meet Monica Kaufman. But listen, at some point I'm gonna rub shoulders with her at some point in my life, because I feel like she's inspired so many people and she has no idea that she's inspired them. She has no idea. So if y'all know her, tell her I'm looking for her. And yeah, I'm waiting to meet her. So oh, let me tell y'all. So while I was sitting home relaxing yesterday before I broke into um, doing my schoolwork for the week, I sat and watched a movie called The Forge. And it's on Netflix. And I don't know if y'all have seen it, but listen, it was such an amazing movie. And like I said, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but this young guy, he was 19, I think, 19, and his mom was praying for him to, change and get off the video games and make something of himself and blah blah blah. And he ended up going, to this job to apply for it, and he kind of got a little funky with the guy that owned the company. So he tore the application up and was like, well, I'm not gonna get the job anyway, so I might as well just leave, which is kind of weird, but I understood, where he was coming from. So when they used to have these meetings with young guys and older guys, and they would get together and pour into these young guys and help them be better men, which was amazing. And later in the movie, I found out that the guy who was helping him along, his son had passed from because a drunk driver had hit him, right? So I heard that, but I kind of didn't hear it, and I just kind of kept listening and kept watching. So as I kept watching, they had a meeting later, and the young guy asked this Caucasian man, how did him and the guy meet? And he said, I was the driver that hit his son and killed his son. Listen, I had to sit back in the seat in the couch and just fold my arms, because do you know the level of forgiveness that you got to have to um to be in a room with a person that accidentally killed your kid? Like, and not just in a room with them, but they was working together, shoulder to shoulder, building these young guys up. And I'm telling you, it really touched me so, because I thought if we had more men and more programs like that to build these young men up out here in this world, it would be less of them in the jails. It would be less of them on the streets, it just would be a lot less chaos in these young men's life because somebody would be holding them accountable, for their actions. They will be helping, help letting them stand on their shoulders just to give them a better thought, a better way, to do things. And I mean, I'm sure a lot of people could relate, because it was so much going on in that movie. So, like I said, if you have not seen it, it came out in 2024, called The Forge, and I mean, it was an amazing, amazing movie. I'm gonna go and watch it again when I have some time. I have no time right now, but when I have some time, I will watch it again. And even if I just let it play in the background, I will do that because it was an amazing, amazing movie. So that's what I did over the weekend. I'm gonna start a segment that's called Ask Cherry, and so I've already put it out there, and I already got some really good responses. But I want to hear from y'all that are live here on the line. Yeah, the movie came out in 2024. If you look it up, it wasn't like a movie that came on this year. So I need to know how y'all feel about this. Um, I have to know, is it okay to distance yourself from friends who only show up when they need something? Now I'm gonna look y'all dead in y'all face because I don't want y'all to lie to me. Is it okay? And like I said, I have two different cameras going. So I'm gonna look y'all in y'all face first, and I'm gonna look y'all in y'all face next. Is it okay to distance yourself from friends that only come around uh when they need something? Let me ask this crew over here. Is it okay to distance yourself from friends that only come around when they need something? I need to know because we all got them sometimey friends that swear, and I mean swear that y'all like down, like full flat tires down, right? Like a rug laying down, like y'all like cool, right? But even though they say y'all that type of cool, like you see how they move on social media, you see how they get down, and you like that friend that they may call when they need a ride to the airport or when they need, I got two. I got one hell yeah, and I got one yes. Listen, I I like people. I really do. And I tend to overextend myself sometimes, right? But I watch very carefully to see who will respond when I'm in need, right? And sometimes, yes, love, my circle is small too. At this point, I don't even know if it's a circle because it's so small. Whatever shape it is, I don't even think it's making like a full circle because it's so freaking small. And I found myself pulling back from a lot of people because um in the direction that I'm going, and even before I started in this direction, because I've been doing this for a while, like even 4 years ago, like I was doing it every day full time with a whole crew, sitting on radio every day. But now that I'm by myself, it's cool. And I just listen, some people take advantage or try to take advantage of what they think that you stand for or what they think that you have. And yours is a dot, girl. Mine is a dot too, because I don't even think it's a full circle. It's I don't have enough people in it to make a circle, if this makes any sense. Because I don't I just I'm okay with everything and being alone. Like I'm okay. Like I could go to a movie by myself. I could go to dinner by myself. I could catch a flight by myself. Like I don't feel like I need a whole lot of people to make something shake. And a lot of people like they swear that they down for you, but like I said, you could see how they moving on social media, and I'm not offended. I'm not offended at all. I just, I know how to move or how to deal with you going further. So to answer myself in the question, absolutely, it is okay to distance yourself from people that listen that only come around when they need something from you, because um like people in relationships, like they cool with you until you don't have nothing else to give or nothing else to offer. Then it's like, oh well, we've used you up, so let's move on to the next thing. Which that I'm cool. So for me, my answer is absolutely, absolutely, it is okay. It is, especially in our adult lives, because it's hard anyway to have friends in your adult life, because it's not like you grew up with them, from childhood to now, right? I can't even tell you. I will have to go through my mind and through my Rolodex to see like who am I friends with now from my childhood. Like we talk, some of us, but I feel like we don't interact, like we used to. And a lot of people, if I don't pick up the phone to call, like my phone be dry. They don't text to say, hey, cat, rat, nor dog. So I don't feel like I should say nothing either. So it's like, what's the point? But like my other half, he been friends with his homeboys since they was kids. And I'm like, well, good. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much for people. I don't know. I feel like I'd be nice, but nice just may not be enough. I don't know. Y'all tell me if nice is enough, because sometimes. But yeah, so it seems like the census is saying that it is okay to fall back a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. And I think I asked y'all the last time, um, if it was okay. I'm not even gonna circle that block no more. I'm not even gonna ask. But listen, now that it's getting warm, I need to know who gonna invite me to the barbecue. And if you can't make good potato salad, then don't invite me to the barbecue, because potato salad matters. And I don't like potato salad with mayonnaise in it. Okay? Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I was thirsty. So I missed y'all. I missed y'all a lot. I missed y'all a lot. Fans. You have fans? I don't. But no. If you buy the potato salad, the potato, 9 times out of 10, that potato salad is gonna be made with mayonnaise, and that's not good. People don't make. You can't buy good potato salad. If you buy some potato salad, that means that you have to doctor it up. You gotta put some seasoning in it. You cannot buy no ma'am. You can not buy no potato salad. No, no, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. So listen, this leads me to my mental Monday moment, because there is a lot going on in this crazy world. There's a lot going on. And I'm very thankful that they are going to pay the TSA workers, or they should have got a paycheck today. I am thankful, because I didn't want to go anywhere near that airport until they were getting a paycheck, because 4 hours in the line is just unheard of. And me, and the way my legs set up, I cannot stand there for no 4 hours, just standing there, and then for a couple hour flight. But you're gonna, and then they brought in these other people to stand in a. It didn't make sense. Like it was like a slap in their face for ICE to stand there and be paid while they working and they not getting paid. Like that's just so crazy. And then the craziest part of it was they wanted uh Tyler Perry wanted to give them money, but of course he couldn't give them money because of the rules and they can't take monetary, payments. So he got constructive and gave them $1,000 gift cards, but they wanted them to return the $1,000 gift card. What? I would not. I would act like I didn't get it. I would. I mean, how can they prove that I got it? How? How can they trace it back to? No, you have not paid me in almost 90 days, and you want me to give $1,000 back? No, like you are in default with almost everything. Your car note, your rent. Like, what do you tell your rent people or your mortgage people? What do you tell them? Oh, I work for TSA, so I'm not being paid. Like what? Like what do you tell the water company? What do you tell the power company? Like, can you imagine the amount of money that they were due to pay because they were not getting paid? Like that is just crazy. So if Tyler Perry would have given me $1,000 gift card, you better know I don't know nothing about what you talk about. If you didn't see me get it, or if you didn't see, listen, I don't know, but I'm not giving it back. Because the rules say that you cannot get a monetary um, gift. So he got real creative and gave them people some gift cards. Now I wish that somebody would have stepped in sooner because groceries are high, gas is high. I mean, can you imagine you don't have you not getting paid for almost 90 days? How many of us are that loyal to our jobs that we would go there and not get paid? Now, I like my job, I do, but if I wasn't getting paid, we would have to talk about that. Like, I don't know if I would show up every single day of the week that I was supposed to be scheduled. I may come 3 days out of the five because it's expensive to get to work. Now, if they would have allowed me to work from home, however that was going to be, then I may consider doing it from my house. But if I had to get up and get out of my house 5 days a week and I was not getting paid, I don't know that I would have went every 5 days. Would y'all have gone all 5 days? Because I don't think that I would have gone. No, I listen. I don't know. I don't know if they would have got 5 days out of me because no, I don't know. They would have had to. So I'm sure. And then now my next thing is this, because now you've missed almost 90 days of payment, and they can't give you the money in a lump sum, the money that you've been missing, depending on how much money they were making. Because if they give it to you in a lump sum, then now they put you in a different tax bracket. Now they're gonna take more taxes out of your check. Now you're gonna be stuck. Now your check gonna be eaten up with taxes because if they give, I really hope that somebody is gonna look into this very, very deeply because, like I said, if you get a check and if they give you a check for the time that you worked, but you weren't getting paid, and now your pay scale, your pay time, the time that you get paid is off. How is it that you're gonna get like? I'm concerned, and I'm not even in HR or payroll, but I'm very concerned. Like, I want to know if they're going to pay these people, in increments, or if they're going to pay them in a lump sum. Because I feel like if they get paid in that lump sum, that the tax people, the IRS, the tax people, the work people, the whoever people, is going to take the money, and they still not going to be caught up because they're not going to get a full pay. So y'all please break those people check up so they could get, so you don't take so much taxes out of it because they need every dollar. They need every dollar. And my hat is absolutely off to them. The ones of them that came every day of the week that they were scheduled, every day of the week that maybe they weren't scheduled because people was quitting. Like I'm not sure if I would have quit, but I definitely would have. Listen, maybe taking some leave of absence. Maybe leave of absence would have got them paid. I don't know, but maybe I would have taken. Listen, I don't know. Do not think that me personally, like I really had to have, and don't get me wrong, I feel like if it were me in that predicament, then I probably would have gone on to work, right? Because I would feel for the people that need to come through the airport, need to catch a flight, need to. I get it. I probably would have gone, but like I said, maybe 3 out of the 5 days. I don't think I would have went all 5. I don't think I would have went all 5. Like I don't know. We would have had to, like it, we would have had I would have had to have a work friend to talk me into it. Come on, girl, we gonna go today. Okay. Come on, I'm gonna be there with you. Okay. But if I had to just go, just me on my own strength, I don't know. They would have had to run me my funyuns first. They would have had to find my ducats. Find my ducats. So I'm sitting in the studio, y'all, and something just fell a moment ago. I don't know what it was. I don't know where it was, but it was quite loud. Kind of startled me a little bit. So I'm like, wonder what that was. But I'm minding my business. But so yeah, this new week that's coming up. Um, I don't know what y'all had planned, but I've got a full work. Like I said, I'm in class, so I'm taking business communication classes because I am ready to do something else, and I'm ready to um, put my best foot forward into something else, right? So sometimes I feel like when you sign up for things, you you expect the longevity of it, but when it's not working out the way you expected it to work out, or there are more bumps in the road than you expected, like don't get me wrong, you expect for bumps in the road, but as many hurdles as I've had to cross in the last year and a half have been a little more than I've cared to deal with, right? So I feel like, after you've given so much time to a place, then you expect to not have to keep fighting every single day to prove the person that you are. Like to me, you should know, Uncle Bill, don't start that. Yes, I know that, but I don't have to do it inside of those walls, is how I feel about it. I am still the person that I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were. I'm still going to do what I'm called to do. I'm just taking a sabbatical from going inside of the walls to do it, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I'm turning my back on any of it, but I'm just saying that, listen, those people are messy. They messy, and I have enough going on in my life, and something that I'm volunteering for is, listen, I feel like it should go in the manner in which I think it should go. And if I volunteer myself and my time and my talent and my service to it, then it should be appreciated and I should know. And if it's not, then guess what? I should be able to move on to do other things in other places. So I'm very careful to still, listen, be a disciple and share the word, but I'm just choosing not to do it within the 4 walls of the church. Okay? Because I knew you was gonna say something. I knew you was. But it's okay. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. But you may not have been going through what I was going through. So it is what it is. And people be watching, so I'm sure it's gonna get back to somebody. But listen, like I said, argue with yourself because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If I stop by and visit, that's what I'm coming here for, to visit. And I'm gonna take my purse and I'm gonna keep it moving. See me and don't see me. What was it saying? I forgot. Exactly that part. So, like I was telling y'all, I forgot my I forgot my train of thought, Uncle Bill. You threw me off. You threw me off. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all we was having a mental Monday, right? There has been so much going on, so much. And I have figured out that I really have to take the time to like breathe, like take a moment and just take a breath, because if not, then you will be all over the place, right? And I don't want to be all over the place. So I take a breath every now and again, and I'm learning how to say no without guilt, feeling guilty, right? I'm every day I'm learning every day to say no without feeling guilty. So if I don't feel like going here, or if I don't feel like going there, or if I know I have other stuff to do, then guess what? I'm gonna prioritize the things that I need to prioritize, and I will just be like, no, I can't go, I can't do it, I can't, is like it or love it. Uh, Sorry, I can't. I'm actually not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna do what is best for me because it's me. And if I need the rest, like this cute face don't cute itself. Like it needs rest, it needs sleep, it needs love, it needs appreciation, it needs a facial, it need listen. I am so listen. The many of people that know me know that I'm like a nail girly, right? So for me not to have nails right now, like some of my friends that watch, they like, Cherry, where your nails at? And I'm like, I don't, I'm not wearing them right now. I'm not wearing them. And I'm so excited to not be wearing them because I'm saving so much money. And when I want to put them on, I put on some press-ons and I listen, that be it. Girl, I do not make crab cake. I make salmon croquettes, and I will be glad to make you some. I will bring them to your house. See, even you was wondering my nails. Girl, I don't wear them. I am not wearing any nails. Like I so let me tell y'all, and this is probably a little too graphic for some of y'all, but I was going to the nail shop faithfully. I mean faithfully. And then um I had to have a surgery in December. So, when you have a surgery, you have to take everything off because they have to be able to see your nails and make sure they're not turning blue. So, yes, I had to take the toe polish off. I had to take the nails off. Like, I had to take it all off. So, once I mean, even when I was healing, like, I couldn't drive. So, it was no going to, I mean, it felt like COVID all over again. Like, there was no going to the nail shop, right? So, after I was healed, and I'm healed, I'm much better now, but I decided to just not go back. But when I went to have the nails removed, it's this girl that always did my nails, and I text her and I was like, "Yo, gotta take my nails off because I got surgery. You got me, or should I just be a walk-in?" And she was like, "No, I got you." But when I got there, it was a whole nother story. Like she was like, anybody could take off your nails. And I'm like, what? So you let me come here at this time when I could have came here earlier, to have an appointment. So that was strike number one that kind of ticked me off and was like, really? That's what we doing? So that was number one. And then number two, as I was getting the toe, because you can't take the gel polish off your toes by yourself. So you got to go back. They got to file it off, and once I'm very careful to file it off. And then when I go home, or anytime I was getting my feet done, and when I go home, I will always spray the fungus spray at my feet, and put alcohol on them, like every time I got home. But this time I didn't do it. So I ended up having the worst infection on my foot because I forgot to spray it. So listen. So I go to the nail shop now just to get my feet done, but I'm very careful what tools I let them use on me and my feet. And my nails is no. I don't want my nails touched anymore. I'm not paying them people $100 for no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. And I love a good pair of nails because I have the largest hands. So, and I mean, some of y'all that know me, I have very large hands, right? So nails make accentuate my hands. But at this point, I will put on a pair of press-ons and wear them for that day, the next day, the week, and I'm done with it because nowadays I'm typing so much. I have no time for beauty. I have no time for those nails. And after I got that infection on my foot, listen, no ma'am, don't touch, don't scrape my foot with that. Don't listen, spray all that stuff off before you use it for me. And actually wash the tub because they think because they put that little plastic in the little foot tub that's washing it. No, it's not washing it. Like spray some Clorox on that stuff and actually wash it. So until I find a good clean shop that's gonna spray some Clorox on that tub before they put that little plastic thing on it, then I don't want it. And when I walk in there, I'm like, listen, can y'all spray some plastic, some Clorox on that stuff, and then put the plastic thing in? And if not, boo, then I'm gonna go because the amount of money that we paying there, I'm listen, $100 plus. $150. They swipe your card. $120. $130. What? I'm gonna need something clean. Like y'all gonna need to. Yeah. 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 And when you bring your own stuff, they almost act like they offended. Like they don't want to use your stuff. But that little cheese grater thing, no, you can have it. I don't want to do it. I'm good. Nope. Don't touch me with it because you just scrubbed old girl foot with it 5 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. And to me, they just ain't cleaning that stuff enough for me. So I'm good. I appreciate them. I mean, they it was to the point that they knew my name. Hey girl, hey, how you like? Nah, like I'm good, but it still was that same $120. Nah, boo, I'm not paying $120. So I tell you, I could do a lot with my $120 now that I'm not going to that there nail shop. I ain't going. So you see my little naked fingers. Like I wanted to paint them at home myself, but I don't even have time for that because they need to dry. And I just listen. So when I want some nails, I put on some little press-ons, bam, bam, and I'm ready to go. But here lately, I ain't got no time for that either. I have no time for that. So I do intend on sitting still in about a week. Well, I'm really not gonna sit still, but I am gonna like woosah a little bit. Don't laugh, girl. Don't laugh. I mean, you missed everything else that I said about that nail shop, but no, boy, ain't gonna put no super glue on my nails because you ain't take them nails off about a month because you had that super glue on your nails. So I ain't gonna put that. I ain't gonna put that super glue on my nail. I go put that. That's not for your nails. That's not for your nails. But your nails was cute while you had the super glue on them. But it took everything in me not to laugh at you with that super glue. And listen, it reminded me of the girl that had gorilla glue on her hair. I said I can. I want my hair to lay down too, but no, ma'am, I ain't gonna put no super glue on my nails. I ain't gonna put no super glue on my nails. No, no. So listen, I am so excited tonight because, like I told y'all, I had been restricted to my Facebook. And depending on what device I use, Instagram really don't let me go live for real, for real. Like when it works, but it was on for a long time, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that restricted to them nails for no 2, 3 for no month. I don't want to do that. Like I want to be able to. But you was doing good. You done cut yours and filed them and all kinds of. Listen, I just put them on. I don't cut them, file them, nothing. I just put them on. So I was telling y'all that Instagram was restricting me from going live depending on what device I use because I have 2 phones, but one phone on Instagram will let me do a reel, but then the other one will let me go live. So it was just a lot going on with that. So somehow I've snuck around and Instagram has let me go live, which I'm really, 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 really excited about because I love y'all FB people, but sometimes y'all don't be as reactive as my Instagram, my IG people. And now my TikTok is like on fire. So if you're looking for me on TikTok, I'm C underscore unplugged. And I vowed to do more on my TikTok, but like I told y'all, I am so busy. So a lot of this stuff I probably have to like program to just run itself because I probably need a social media person. But I'm gonna be in these streets soon. I'm gonna be in these streets soon. I'm thinking maybe May. I'm thinking May. So May, Red Platform Live is going to have a live event where I've already tried to do it twice, but with my schedule, and it wasn't working. So I'm gonna actually take the whole month of April to find me a venue to put together some stuff. I'm getting really good at making flyers, so I'm sure I can make me a flyer. It's gonna be some spoken word artists, um, some singing artists and rapping artists, like just for them to come out and showcase their talent because that's what Red Platform is all about. I guess I'm my own plug of the week this week. So that's what Platform Live is all about. Um, it's all about assisting artists in a creative way, right? Because the business can be very grimy, very grimy. And if you don't really know what to do or how to do it, or even just have the experience with it, then you can get bulldozed over, or you can almost take anything because you don't really know better, right? So, um, okay, great. I will definitely keep you posted. So I'm my own plug of the week. Like I told y'all, C Unplugged sits under Red Platform Live, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. And in order for me to take it seriously, I had to do other things and go outside and, secure a space. And like I said, the space is always available. If you need a studio, if you need to record, like all of this equipment that y'all can see, all this equipment belongs to me. If you're watching from FB, there's a filter behind me. But if you're watching from IG, like literally, that's just the wall behind me. So, um, all this space belongs to me. All of the equipment belongs to me. Until you invest in yourself um, and your business, it's hard to take things seriously that you are not invested in. So I'm fully invested. Um, I'm here to, with Red Platform Live, invest in others just so they can see and feel. And like I told y'all before, as I had Cooler Than a Fan on for 2 Mondays, and he will be back. Don't worry. I just gave him the night off. Um, I actually gave him the next two Mondays off because I have some things going on. But he has a desire to have his own show, his own podcast. So what better way to help him, get over his fear of public speaking or, being in front of the lights and the camera than to allow him to sit with me. So like I said, somebody taught me and built me up. I'm gonna say that they taught me, but um because I'm still going to give them their flowers. But at the same time, it was kind of messy, and I don't want to mix business with pleasure. Well, I can't really mix business with pleasure anyway, but it is important to keep business separate from pleasure. For all of y'all that's out there that's running a business, that's bringing people into this business, that need their people support, do your best to keep business separate from your pleasure, because when it really boils down to it and somebody is taking out their time, the time out of their day, the time away from their families, the time, just so much time one time is one thing that you can never get back. You can never get time back. So is and my one of my biggest pet peeves, and this person knew one of my biggest pet peeves is somebody wasting your time. So You can never get time back. So if you are running a business, please, 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 for the sake of the people, for the sake of yourself, for the sake of, everybody, just be careful and be aware of people's time. Like if you schedule something, like be on time, like be timely, like don't show up timid. A lot of people, they get so big and they feel like, oh, I'm a celebrity now, or I'm rubbing shoulders with celebrities. But listen, you wouldn't be late for them. You wouldn't be late to their stuff. So guess what? You do people the same way if they come in, to support you or being, whatever to you. Just be careful of people's time and be respectful of it, because again, time is something that you cannot get back. So once time is wasted, or once time is not, listen, don't disrespect my time, because if I'm carving out time to meet with you and to assist you and do what's, like, one thing I could tell you about sitting with Cooling and the Fan for the last 2 weeks, that dude was on time. You hear me? I told him, be here at a certain time. That dude was here before time. And I mean, even the first day, like, and I appreciate that so much, because it's so much that goes into this, right? And especially when you are the do all and be all, like there's no sound engineer, there's no person holding the camera. Like literally, this is all cherry red, right? This is all me. So if the mic ain't working, or if y'all can't hear the sound, guess what? It's on me to put my tech hat on and figure it out. So thank goodness I am techie and I figure stuff out quickly. But people just be respectful of people's time is what I'm gonna say. And I agree. It's definitely a sign of respect when people respect your time, because I know to some people like this look like child's play and I'm just having fun, but no, this is a brand that I'm building. Okay, at some point, See Unplugged is going to be a household name. Red Platform Live is going to be a household name. Like literally, at some point, I'm gonna be sitting there like a Jennifer Hudson, like a Wendy Williams, like a Sherry Shepherd, like all those Black influential women, like Cherry Red is gonna be a household name. Like I'm going places with this. So I really appreciate y'all support in all of this, because, like I said, to some people it seems like child's play, because you haven't had the experience that they have. But how else can you get experience if you don't just get out there and do it? So my um listen, my encouragement to y'all is whatever you want to do, you are more than capable of doing it. You are more than experienced of doing it. You are more than worthy of doing it. And whoever got a problem with it, listen, tell them to argue with them. I mean, don't argue with you, because it's so many people that will discourage you, but it's so many strangers that will support you like crazy. Like I'm telling y'all, when I step out in these streets, so many people be like, I have seen your face somewhere. And I was like, yeah, you probably have. I know you from somewhere. Yeah, you probably do. Why? Because so many people, they like they will support me and don't even know me. And I tell y'all, even if I'm standing at a store, like I wear my t-shirts and I wear them. Listen, I wear these t-shirts everywhere. The only place I haven't worn it yet is to work. But the word is already out, because people that I associate with at work, they do follow me as well, and they the word is out. They are sharing. So I do have a guy that's going to come on, and he definitely um he's an inspirational speaker, I believe, and he goes a lot of places. And I saw him on one of my other friends' show, and I told the girl, I was like, hey, I know that guy. And she's like, do you? So when I told him that I saw him, he was like, yeah, I'll do your show. And I'm like, great, because you just never know. But I have a lot of people that know me from before that are waiting, you know, for their schedule to clear up for them to come and sit with me. And like I said, the only way that I would have the bandwidth to have people on or have people support is if I took this seriously. So once a person feels like you are taking it seriously, then they will absolutely um, take it as serious as you will take it. So, respectfully, don't waste my time. I will not waste your time because that is my biggest pet peeve. I do not like my time wasted. So, my biggest pet peeve. But that is my time today. I appreciate y'all hanging with me tonight. Like I said, next Monday, I will be broadcasting from somewhere else. So, don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to tag it, share it. Even after it's done, watch the replay because it takes a lot to sit here in front of y'all. I appreciate y'all interactions with your comments, with your